Wow, man. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how are you?
Hello, everybody. We've been away, but we are back. Happy Friday.
All right, how you doing, Miss Isaac? Oh, you
I'm
got
good.
switched
I'm
now.
good.
Hey, now.
You got it right. You got it right.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Lavalais. Hey, everyone. Hey, world. We are back. The Lavalais and Ella live show. I know it's February, but we're here.
Yeah, happy New Year to everybody. Enjoy. Hopefully, you enjoyed your holidays. Uh, all right, Ruby,
and,
coming
and
your way.
And here we are already rolling into Black History Month. So I have to say, happy Black History Month. February is here. It's bitterly cold here in Philadelphia. And I hope everybody is warm, cozy, and getting comfortable for a good show tonight.
Yeah, it's our first show of the year, so
It is.
it's not going to be a very long show this afternoon. There are no guests this afternoon. And so that's because we're going to be heading out pretty soon, you and I think, right? So where are you headed?
Yes. Well, first up, I just want to give some shout outs to some people like who's in the house. First of all, we've got our number one, Fern, who's in the house. Hey, Fern. She's in transit going through New York. Who else do we have? You mentioned Ruby.
Ruby King is in the house. That's California, right?
Yes, that's right. She is in Los Angeles. Who else do we have? Uh,
Our
Fern.
friend CM, who was our winner of she turned it into a candle holder,
That's
right?
right. That's
Yeah, I see Nathaniel is back with us. That's the big chief from Miami, Florida.
We have New Orleans in the house. Menhati, hey Menhati, nice to see you. A happy New Year. I know there's some others. I know Philly's there in the house. Chicago, New York, Detroit. I know you're all there in the house, and we are happy to be here most definitely. Lavalais mentioned California, and that's where we're headed next. Where are we going, Lavalais?
We are both headed to LA to the Pan African Film and Arts Festival.
Yes, we are. It is coming up. We will be there in our booths set up at the marketplace February the 9th to the 20th. It's at Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall. And I'm very excited to go back. I've not been back since 2020. I think Lavalais has been a little bit later than that, right?
Yeah, I think my last trip out there was in 2018 or
Oh,
something
wow.
like that. So it's been quite a while since I've been. Um, and so I have so many memories and so many years of going to that show year after year after year after year. So it'll be nice to be back out there to get some of that, hopefully sunshine too.
Yeah. It would be nice to get a little bit of warmth out of this 10-degree weather that I'm experiencing tonight. And also to see the customers out there. I know quite a few of you have been supporting us on this online platform over the last 2 years. And very good. It's going to be nice to give hugs and squeezes to some of our California based customers. If you want to come out, we're in there. We're there for 2 weeks. So if you want to take a flight out as well, come out to Cali. Come to the Pan African Film Festival. Why not? I've had some customers that have done that, so why not?
Yeah, hey, look, I mean, it brings an international or at least a national audience. I mean, international because Alana always
International.
brings people from Africa into the show. So there's always like an international uh, set of artists that are there. So come on out, check it all out.
Yeah, if you don't know, the Pan African Film Festival again is February the 9th to the 20th. It's in Crenshaw, Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall. It is part of the film festival where African films, the African diaspora basically is covered, and we're part of the artist marketplace, which is inside the mall, and we're there for 2 weeks. So,
Yeah, and I think it's like 10 to 9 every day, I think.
yes, long hours. Long hours. So we're there, and we'll always look forward to seeing whoever's going to show up and see us. So yeah.
All right. So I want to say hello to Fern. Fern is in New York City, and I'm going to be thanking her because she's allowing me to stay at her place while I'm in Los Angeles. And Fern is on her way to Mount Kilimanjaro.
Oh wow, beautiful.
so, so she's seen the plains of the Serengeti, and now she's off to Mount Kilimanjaro. So
Wow, that's very inspiring. I must say, I definitely have some places on my bucket list that I want to go to this year. Definitely, it's time to travel outside of business and do some other things. So yes, I will be posting. You will see me in some interesting locations, hopefully.
yeah, well, I know you just went home for a while, but that wasn't like a little trip for the getaway. But
No, no.
you
Well,
know,
England is that's always part of home, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, it's across the pond anyway.
It takes the same amount of time to go to England as it does to go to California. So it's about a six hour flight these days.
Yeah.
So it's not far.
Well, I look forward to seeing you out there in LA, live and in person.
Yes.
Um,
Likewise.
I do want to apologize for us not having a show earlier, but I've been having health issues. My health issues, I've been having issues with my head. My head's been hurting me. My eyes been hurting me. So my health hasn't been what it should be. And that's why we haven't been a live show going on. And Ella's had family crisis. So that's we're sharing that with you because you are family. So that's
Yeah.
a part of the whole thing. So that's pretty much the reason why we haven't been on live for a while. So hope we get back on track. I know we're going to try and do something from California. We don't know how yet, how we're going to put that together, but we intend on keeping our show going. That's for sure. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I just have to say it was nice to see we have a new intro. I hope you saw all the images there. It was a nice reminder, and thank you to Zeke for doing that. It was a nice reminder of how 2022 looked, full of laughter and great guests. It was great to see.
yeah, and a little bit of okay. I see we got that purple, and I did the purple thing with Pancho on Pancho's birthday back in December. I went up to Baltimore and hung out with him for his birthday party, guys. So and all the purple people. It was really nice.
I know, but I'm sure it was a fantastic celebration, actually. It probably was, knowing Poncho.
Yeah, well, I saw a lot of old people that I hadn't seen in a long, long time. That was the great thing about it. It's always interesting when you go somewhere and you see somebody that you hadn't seen in such a long, long time, and you still remember. Sometimes you don't remember their names, but you remember their face, and you just bring it all back together again. So that's kind of some of the memories that I had at Pancho's party. So
Okay.
it was a beautiful location downtown Baltimore at the Black Museum. So it was really nice.
Yeah, like
Nice event.
I'm sure it was wonderful. Yeah. I have to give a shout out. We got a few more people in the house. I saw Rena Hinton and is that Radia Harbour. Radia Harper. I hope I said your name correctly. In the house. Also, we see Tite.
Yeah, TJ's headed out west too, I think, right?
Tite will be there at the Pan African Film Festival as well. Yes.
All
A few
right.
of the Bamily artists will be there, including Alon and including G Baby. She will be there as well.
Yeah. So gonna be a rocking affair. So
Come check
and
us
Ruby, I hope Ruby's gonna show up. I expect to
Ruby.
see you there, Ruby.
I'm sure Ruby will be there. I always love to see
I don't know, man. She goes on cruises. She'll go out of town in a minute.
her. Ruby is dialed in. She knows how to get those deals with traveling. She really does. I'm very impressed with her. So she makes it all over the place. Anyway, we are going to show some pieces tonight, and not too many. Just maybe I know Lavalais got a real special piece that he's showing. I'm just showing about 7, 8 pieces, just to give you a taste. That's it.
Yeah, we're still gonna give you a show.
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
of course, of course. Um, shall we show some work?
I think so, unless somebody's got something that they want to talk about or holler about. I see Fern says she's going to the mountaintop, which is true, you know.
Okay.
And Radia, where are you from, Radia? We don't, I haven't seen your name up there before, so can you share with us where you're from?
Yeah, that would be great. And while we're waiting on that, any birthdays, people? We've got Capricorns and Aquarius, and we're not quite yet in Pisces, but Capricorns and Aquarians. Any birthdays, we would love to give you a shout out, say hey, happy birthday. So let us know. Let us know. All
All
right.
right. So I guess we'll continue on and go ahead on.
We
Haven't
show
got that answer back yet. So.
it will be coming throughout the show. So let us show some work. I'm going to show you some hats tonight. And I know that it's brutally cold out there. And I know I have quite a lot of winter hats on my website that you can shop from. But I'm going to show you a little bit of spring. I wanted to do that because spring really is just around the corner. I know that they say 6 more weeks of winter, but Easter is going to be early this year. It's coming late March, and go check the website out, lipshats.com.
Hey, so what did you find?
And you'll be able to pick out some pieces, all right, for your Easter outfits and for spring. So let's start off with slide number 1. I'm going to show you some transitional pieces, transitional and unisex pieces. These are great little everyday, funky kind of little pieces that you can just throw on to go in any outfit. They are vegetable fiber braid. They are crushable, packable, easy on, easy off. I guess you could kind of dress these up, dress these down, sort of hats. They run quite big. I've made them quite big, and then I've put an adjustable band on the inside so you can pull it tighter for smaller sizes. There's about 20 of them on the website, all in different colors and all accented with different leather on the side. It's part of the everyday section of the website, and they're transitional. This is actually sort of dark navy blue and a black brim, and this one is an oatmeal, is pictured. Again, they're crushable, and they have this adjustable band on the inside which pulls them tighter. So they start off about a 24-inch, and they can go down, I think they could probably go down to a 22-inch. So I'm trying to accommodate all sizes in one hat as best I can. And again, these are transitional. Let's go to slide number 2 because there's more transitional pieces that I'm just showing tonight. slide number 1. There we go. Let's do slide number 2. The first one was more like a, I guess for a guy you would call it like a pork pie shape. Second hat, again in the everyday section, the crown is a little bit deeper. There we go. And you can just pop that brim down, pop it up. You could have it on straight on, and you've got your nice little crease going on right here. Little piece of leather on the side here. It's all sewn in. Just pop it down, hide under it just a bit. Okay. Great hats to play with. I really do like to design hats that have movement, that you can enjoy dressing them up, dressing them down with your outfit, keeping it simple, putting this with a pair of jeans or with a fabulous outfit, whatever you want to do. So keep turning so you can see all sides and get an idea of these everyday pieces that are on the website, lipshats.com. And I forgot to say they're priced at $72. Also pictured is the other one, which is like an ivory with yellow. That's called the tweed fedora. It also comes in tan and black and purple and black as well. Check it out, the website, lipshats.com. All right, slide number 3. I have to show this. And like I said, I know that it's cold right now, but we are heading into transitional time. We're heading into spring. People are going on vacation now, and this is a great hat for traveling with. It's the fold away. If you haven't seen it before, if you don't have one, you need, you want to make this a part of your closet, okay? Great hat to play with. Again, can rock the brim up in the back, down in the front, the fold away hat down on one side. There we go. I have a new color, which is that tan with pink. And this is a seasonal color, so I won't do it all year, but it's a blend, tan to pink on the edges. So I only did 8 of these. Okay, so once they're gone, they're gone. It's definitely seasonal. But this hat comes in lots of different colors. Right now, I'm doing it in solid black, solid white, yellow, and I think pink. And as we move further into the year, it will come in orange, it will come in chartreuse green. As I continue to bring in new colors to dye, that's when I'll pop those straws in and do different colors for you. All right, the fold away priced at $69. All right, next slide, please. Slide number 4 is the Clio. The Clio, again, is a great, just everyday hat, an easy go-to hat. It's pictured there in black on the left, and it's whip stitched in like a gold and a brown raffia, and on the right is tan, whip stitched again in that gold. Clio, again, is an easy hat to throw on. Fun piece, packable. This is actually recycled paper. Clio. I have it on the website in I think about 5 different colors at the moment. But again, that will increase as we go further into the year. I'm getting a head start on spring because I had most of January off. So I wanted to start the year off in things that I like to do. And I love straws much more than I love felts. I love handling it. I love sewing it, playing with it, molding it. Straws are my thing. So Clio there is priced at $85. It has a little tie on the side, so you can definitely draw this in for smaller sizes. Just pull it tighter, or you can loosen it up if you have a bigger size, because there is room in here to give. All right, this one is the tan, and then I'll show you the black. Okay, and you can turn it like, oh, I don't like it like that. There's a label in the back, but I've designed it one way, and then you make it yours. Okay. Cleo, priced at $85. Next slide, please. Slide number 5. Cleo again, pictured in tan. That one has a little bit of a wider brim, and the yellow as well. The yellow is really pretty, and it's whip stitched. That one with a fuchsia raffia, priced at $85. Cleo. Okay, Cleo. Hope you can see all sides. Again, you can pop that brim down if you want to create a different look. Here is the tie. You can pull that tight. You can play with your brim. All right, make it yours. Cleo, priced at $85. Next slide, please. So the next 3 slides are part of the funky fedoras. These are all one-of-a-kind pieces. The hats that I've just shown are repeatables. These last 3 are one-of-a-kind pieces, all hand-dyed, textured straw, and I call them the funky fedoras because, you know, that's what they are. Okay, this straw has knots all over it. I'm going to tip it to one side. There we go. And it's lemon yellow on the top, chartreuse green on the bottom. A little bit of felt band here. It's a one-of-a-kind piece. It's fairly deep. It's a 24-inch crown. If you have a larger size head, this one will work for you. It's called Honey, and it's priced at $165. Looks real cool with this green, but I would put it with neutrals, put it with yellow, and just let it pop. All right, Honey is priced at $165. Next star, please. All these hats are available on the website. If you want to see them in person, I will be bringing them and many, many more to the Pan-African Film Festival in Los Angeles coming up February the 9th to the 20th. This one is called Aiko. It's a double dye. Chartreuse to a deep orange on the brim here. Felt band, collage felt band, and it sits up just a little bit just off the face. Very flattering. All right, and it's sized at 24 inches. This is called Aiko. And the last one of the night is called Arium. Arium is a double dye, like a tie dye, less of a fedora shape, more of a simple crown, great brim to it. It's a 3-inch brim and knotted leather band around the outside. Arium, it's kind of like a tie dye. You've got the natural, the yellow, and the chartreuse green on the brim, and Arium is priced at $165. Okay. If you have any questions, if you want to go take a look at the website, this is early spring. I am showing, getting ready for the upcoming Easter season and the spring season. All right, that's it. Up next is Lavalais. So this is the fly for the Pan-African Film Festival, Art Fest, as you can see, February the 9th through the 20th, and it is at Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza. All right, hope you can make it. Hope to see you there.
There at the Pan-African Film Festival. We'll be there the 9th to the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I've been there lots of years in the past.
And will be from many, many more.
Well, I don't know what's going on at the Crenshaw Mall. Is Sears still an active store? Do they still have Sears?
I don't think Sears is no longer there, no.
So Sears is no longer there.
Yes.
Walmart and whatever was in Walmart's place has never been has anything replaced that place?
No.
So this is going to be like being in a ghost town.
No, it's a wonderful show. They have wonderful new stores there on the ground
Okay.
floor. You have TJ Maxx there. You've got Macy's there, and some new stores that have moved in. So I'm looking forward to going.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just hoping we ain't going to a ghost town.
I don't
'Cause
think
all
so.
the big places have journeyed to somewhere else. You know, but I'm looking forward to it. I've always enjoyed the show. Uh, I went to school in California, know a lot of Californians, so I've,
Mm,
I've enjoyed it immensely all through time. So looking forward to it.
okay,
All
but
right.
right before you start, we've just got to wish Rena a happy birthday. She said hers was yesterday, so happy birthday.
Oh, no kidding. Happy birthday. That was February the 2nd, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And Radia says that she's in New York City. That's
No,
right.
she says she's in Florida.
Right now, she's in Florida. Okay, but she's from New York. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
she don't want to be sitting in New York right now because it's cold there.
Very cold. You're in the sun. Good, good. Very good.
All right, everybody. I have been away for a while, so I've been trying to come up with something new, and I've been working on a little something that I have that's a newer design of mine. It's not a jewelry design per se. It's just a new design and a new item that I'm working with these days. So if Zeke, I will not be able to talk about the item as the item is being shown because I handle the video wrong. But I'm just going to let you know beforehand it's a glass block and you can use it either as a decorative item or you can use it as a paperweight, you know, or you can find it, put it on a knickknack. And I'll tell you some more about it after I show it to you. So first I'm just going to go ahead on and show them to you and then I'll talk about them after you've had a chance to look at them, okay? So if we're ready for that, Zeke, then we can go ahead on. All right, all right. Okay, back. Am I back live? All right, I still hear the music in the background. That's why I was like worried about it. But as you got a chance to see, there are glass blocks and they're laser engraved. And the ones that I showed you tonight are the ones that are laser engraved in either chromatic images like the Ankh, the eye, the beetle, I set and set, you know, and the pyramids. So I have images that are worthy of the Kemetic people who like Kemetic things. And I also did the Adinkra symbols. The second one, which was the one with the Africa and the various Adinkra symbols, the Janame, I can't remember the other ones that I had on that particular one. Oh yeah, I had Dominion. So there were some very good ones. But to you guys who are on with me tonight and saw the video clip, if you're interested in something like that, I'm gonna sell them for $75. But I'm going to, as a special to anyone that's looking tonight, if you're interested, I'll do some artwork for you. I'm going to limit you to one piece of artwork. But if you would like an image, preferably a photo image of yourself or of a friend that you want to give one to, or something like that, or something that means something to you, if I can change it into a black and white negative image, I will be able to put that image on the glass for you. And I'm going to do that artwork for you free. And you can choose whatever other images or other symbols that you might want on the glass block. And again, like I say, it's usually a paperweight, but I know most of us don't use paper anymore because we're all using our computers. So only the mail that we get in the mailbox is probably the only paper that we accumulate. But so we probably don't do a lot of letter writing and things like that anymore. So it could also be, like I said, a very beautiful gift, or a trinket, or you can put it on your whatnot cake counter or whatever, or anything of that particular nature. And again, they're $75. And like I said, to anyone that's on the show, you can special order yours, and I'll do the artwork for you. Okay. All right. So that's what I had on my sleeve.
That's a nice offer for sure. How big are they? I didn't quite see the dimensions of them.
They're 2 inches by 2 inches by 2 inches, 2-inch square.
Okay.
And then there's a cut corner, so it sort of sits on an angle.
Okay, and those original ones, they're all Adinkra symbols or Kemetic?
Yeah, either Adinkra symbols or Kemetic symbols.
All right, they're pretty awesome. And when I first saw it earlier, I was like, oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's a cool item. I got into, I love machinery, so I got into that laser engraving, and I kind of like doing it. So kind of fine tuned it a little bit, like had a little chance to do some work while doing December, January. So I came up with the idea of trying to put that together, and so I was able to put that together and add that to my little list of things that I do. Probably too many.
Well, when you love, as you do, when you love tools and you love machinery, and you start exploring all the different avenues, you go down some rabbit holes, like, oh, I could do this, or I could do that.
Oh yeah. I was busy trying to do the powder painting the other day too. I was trying to do a couple of pieces that I wanted to powder coat. So I'll be trying all of that kind of stuff. It's all interesting to me, and I see value in it all. So
it's part of your creativity, right? I see we have Yvette Everett. She's checking in with us. Thank you, Yvette. She says welcome. So thank you. We appreciate that.
Nice to see you, Yvette. Hopefully you're having a great year. Looking forward to your new year. I guess you got the invitation back to Jazz Fest. Did you get yours, Ella?
Yes, I did.
And as you can see, it's going to be a cashless event this year.
Yes, it is. Yes.
So be prepared. Should be pretty interesting. But at least they're not. At least they're not trying to impose, like when I did Essence and they tried to make Essence the cashless event. They tried to make that a cashless event, but they wanted to make sure that you use only their equipment in order to do it. And that was really a problem.
Yeah. Well, I think Jazz Fest is just, eventually we're moving into a cashless society. and so they're sort of on the cusp of that, at the beginnings of it, and they're making it cashless. So
Yeah, yeah.
be all
I
about
don't have a problem with it because most of your sales usually are credit card anyway. You don't You're usually taking a lot of cash, and we don't have a lot of old school guys walking around with a couple $100 bills in their pocket anymore. So
yeah, true. I think Jazz Fest also has an issue. There's a lot of people out there with counterfeit money. And so I do remember some years where they definitely gave us information like be on the lookout for counterfeit, $100
yeah,
or $20 bills. So for it to be credit cards only, I think that's only a plus in the long term.
yeah. Well, there were some definite fraudsters out there. I mean, they'd be frauding you all left and right, because so most of the times you couldn't use your internet because you couldn't check the ID or anything like that against the person who was doing credit card sales or whatever. I got burned once or twice for credit card thing, but that was about it.
Yeah, over the years, yeah, definitely one or two here and there. But no, identity theft is something that they're being very careful about these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so they want to see the glass things one more time? I don't mind.
Yeah,
We have
let's.
time for that.
We got plenty of.
All right.
Were those two different designs that we saw, or was
I
it
didn't
just
hear
one?
you.
Was it two different designs that we saw, or just one that you turned around?
No, there were two different designs.
I thought
Uh,
so.
since I've been experimenting, I've been doing a lot of, I do just different designs, different things because I'm just trying to get the technique and stuff down right now. And that,
Okay.
what I like doing. So
Uh-huh. We have another question from Ruby. Will either one of us be at Seabreeze Jazz Festival in April?
I don't think so. I usually
Probably
pass
not.
on that one. And the reason I pass on that one is because there's too much. They also try to control your money.
Yeah.
And I don't like, I don't need you to control my money. I'm old enough to be able to do that myself. I put the energy into it. I don't think you need to be rewarded off of my labor. And I think that's what Seabreeze does. I think they ultimately end up getting part of your commission. So I've never been happy with Seabreeze.
Yes, I've never done it, but I've heard some things that makes me not want to do it. Yeah, unfortunately, because I think they usually have pretty good lineup.
They usually do what?
And they have a pretty good lineup performers.
Yeah, it's usually a pretty good festival. I guess. I mean, I know Carl always goes, and Stuart goes. Adrian used to go quite often.
Yeah, she likes
So
it. Mhm.
yeah, she would go down to that particular festival. So
Yeah. Yeah. So, in answer to your question, Ruby, we will not be at that show. For me, also, that is too close to Jazz Fest. Logistically, I cannot do both. I can't do that. Would be two big events for me that I wouldn't be able to handle. Um, yeah, with the amount of inventory that I would have to bring, and just it's too much.
yeah, I hope to just be able to have a great show in California and then start getting ready for Jazz Fest. That's,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm hoping.
Okay. So we have fingers crossed for that. I feel really good about going out to LA. Like I said earlier, I'm very much looking forward to seeing everybody out there that I haven't seen in 3 years. And let's just put the flyer up there again for those people that have just joined. Lavalais and I will be at the Pan African Art Fest, which is part of the film festival, and it's February 9th to the 20th. And yeah, come check us out. We go every year, and there's other artists there to come and support and pick up some goodies.
Yeah, and it's also a movie fest. There's also a lot of first-run movies that are, documentaries, black filmmakers. So usually some pretty interesting films. So,
Yeah, it's very well attended. I mean, they have films running all day, every day for 10, 11 days. So
yeah, same period of time.
yeah, a lot of people make it an outing. Like they'll come see a couple of films, and then they'll also come to the art market and shop with the artists that are there. Yeah.
All right.
So I know everybody that Lavalais is getting ready to get on the road to drive out to California, and he's trying to get in 5 hours tonight. Can you believe it? So we're not going to hold him up. I'm like, I couldn't do it. He's driving from Louisiana to Los Angeles with a few stops in between. But yeah, he is packed up and ready to go.
Yeah, I was hoping my friend Robin would come on because I expect to try to get to Midland, Texas somehow or another, either on my way going out or my way coming back in. I will try and see our friend in Midland, Texas.
Okay.
Because I'm doing this drive, and this is probably the last time for me to ever drive this far.
By yourself. By yourself.
Yeah, by myself with no help. So that's probably even more the reason why this is going to be my last trip doing that. Now I might fly back out or get some other kind of way or somebody else drive me back out. But me driving back out again, I don't think that's gonna happen. I've been going to California since I was probably about 16 or 17 years old, making that trip from Louisiana to California.
Wow. You got a lot of stories on those trips.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of that highway.
I'm sure. Well, we are not going to hold you up any further. Hey guys, if you want to shop any of the pieces that we saw tonight, that you saw, go check out our websites. My website, Lavalais is giving a nice offer for anybody.
Yeah, and so you have to email me or contact me if you're interested in the pieces that I showed tonight, so that you can custom order your piece. Or you can go to my website. It's not going to be on my website, but there are plenty other things on my website. So check out, see if you need something, go ahead on.
Right.
All right.
His information's at the bottom there, bamboozle@aol.com, as well as Instagram, Facebook, and website. And yeah, we do have our website, blackartistmarketplace.com. It needs to be updated. I do know, guys, and it will be done probably within the next month when we come back from Los Angeles. Okay.
But we're going to try and do a show while we're in California. I forgot we talked about that, but we are going to try and do a show in California or something from California, since we're going to be there for that period of time. So we hope to be able to let you know what's going on with that. Okay?
For sure. I know at the very least, Lavalais will be doing some video footage. All right. So thank you guys for following and supporting us. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, to click that notification bell so you know that when we come on. Please subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate that. That does help us. If you're on Facebook, share as we are back And if you enjoy what you see, give us a thumbs up.
All right.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Thank you guys for, I will travel safely. Thank you.
Good night.